Butlagata. You wait here, Hathor. This is for my legs alone, I say, trying to come up with a reasonable method of exiting the pickup truck. Short people like me have a harder time obeying the laws of gravity when getting down out of high vehicles than resisting them getting in. My friend watches from behind the wheel to see whether I accomplish my two-footed hop. With the solid ground of the Northermere neighborhood beneath my feet, I grab the black bucket that had been rubbing gently against my calf since leaving Loigaros, and, for the last time, hurry to the gate of my yard on Butlagata Street. What do you know? Ret Elias slinks out from the basement door, and my heart skips a beat. It's been hammering ever since I woke at the thought that we were leaving today. Now, and who could know whether Edda Solveig would be there, or what condition she might be in? Would I have to start this trip by going to look for her in some sort of dive that until last year I didn't even know existed in Reykjavik? Ret Elias is living proof that my daughter's at home, which is why I bless him in my mind as he slithers up the steps like an amoeba, dangling his head so that his bright angel hair billows out over his nose. Good morning, I say, looking into his small, glassy eyes. He returns my greeting in his flaccid way and keeps his eyes fixed on the sidewalk as he steps into the flower bed to avoid me, crushing a marigold beneath his loosely laced sneakers. I straighten up and brace myself for dealing with the rest of the gang. I peek in through the door, which Ren Eli hasn't bothered to shut. There's no one but Edda in the empty apartment. No need to work myself up. I should thank my stars that the girl is home, but I've grown so hard-hearted that I'm no longer grateful for anything. As she lies there fully dressed on the living room floor, wearing thick-soled shoes and snoring so loudly that the walls rumble slightly, I view her as an object that has nothing to do with me. Her black leather vest leans upright in one corner, like the seared torso of a bull. I do the rounds, and my experienced eyes immediately notice the layer of ash covering the room, the residue of beer and soda sticking to the floor and windowsills. The bathroom stinks of urine, and there are yellow splotches on and around the toilet. Edda's friends are incapable of lifting the seat, and it's not for me to say if they've ever heard of doing so. I wipe it off with toilet paper, and as I flush, the noise resounds throughout the basement. Someone threw up in the sink, and I hope that it isn't Edda who's sick. That is the last thing I need on this trip, which has infested my dreams for the past few weeks, and there is no postponing it now. My eyes smart with smoke and the reek of moonshine. I open the window quietly, terrified of waking Edda, though she should be getting up anyway. Dented beer cans are arranged around her in an orderly circle, and in one corner are vinegar bottles used for moonshine. Edda's rasping snores grow louder as I scrub sticky splotches off the soil-brown linoleum floor. She's lying on her back with her slightly ratty red hair hanging over her face, including a little matted lock wafting in front of her mouth. Her right hand's clenched on her chest, and her left one is stretched out on the floor. These hands are forlorn, both of them, bony and freckled. The skull ring from her dead friend Runa underscores their desolation. I've started cleaning the apartment with unnecessary precision because I'm not keen on waking the creature, but this won't do. I'm just about to say Edda Solveig in a very low voice when a huge blowfly darts in through the open window, buzzing and popping like a tiny helicopter. In my mind I direct it toward the girl's ear, and what do you know? She wakes with a start. Are you ready, dear? We're leaving. Huh? Pah. I rush to the bathroom with my cleaning supplies, wring out the rag, and empty the bucket into the toilet. I carefully spread the rag over the bucket as if I were laying a tablecloth, letting it hang down equally on all sides, perfectly smooth, my practical gift to the next tenants. Then I wash my hands thoroughly, dry them with toilet paper, flush again, and return to the living room with a shivery feeling, as if I'm coming down with something. Edda Solveig's back is turned to me as she stands on a dry island.